Hello everybody, my name is Tokreva, and this is Europa Universalis 4, The Rights of Man. The newest DLC coming out this coming Tuesday, or if you see this in the past, it should be out by now. And I got some early access, courtesy of Paradox Development Studios, and I'm here to already show you the first Let's Play I'm gonna do of this. And I've actually been thinking hard on what I should play. I always wanted to play in Europe for the first first Let's Play, to be honest, I should say, after a new expansion comes out, because Europe is mostly the focus of the time period. Most stuff happens in Europe, so I need to find a European nation to play. Now, as you can see down here, by the way, this is 1.18.1, the Prussia patch, as they so like to call it, which gets us one of the issues we're in, and that's the fact we already played as Prussia before, and I don't want to do the same nation at the moment, so I'm not going to play as Brandenburg or the Teutonic Order. Well, I like the challenge the Teutonic Order presents, because they are well crushed between Poland and Lithuania. We're very likely to want your land and very likely to get into a union early on. And the countries we haven't played also include Austria, and that gets us in the same territory as we're currently doing in our Bohemian Rhapsody succession campaign. I'm playing with Briarstone. My next episode should be up in a couple of days. I believe Briar is still going on right now. You can always go to his channel at youtube.com/user/Briarstone to check out the campaign where it currently is. It starts on my channel. There's a playlist you can find as well if you want to watch it from the start. I'm having a lot of fun playing it. We will keep playing it, and it will sadly stay at 1.17. I did try to load it in, and it is backwards compatible. This current patch, you can load previous saves, but there are a couple of changes which make it, well, unadvisable to do so, and we'll get to those changes pretty damn soon anyway. So that leaves us with a couple of other nations. I don't want to play the Ottomans because the Ottomans are ridiculously overpowered. It's just the easiest nation to basically conquer the game with and get world conquest with, anyway, because of their positioning, their easy start with no real major power neighboring them. So that leaves, that leaves me with a few options. Now, I have played as Poland, I said Brandenburg. I've played as France, I've played as Burgundy, I've played as England, I've played as Muscovy. And I've also played as Venice. So of the list down here, Poland, yes. Burgundy, yes. Muscovy, yes. Sweden, no. Brandenburg, yes. Austria, no. England, yes. France, yes. Portugal, no. Castile, yes. I've played as Castile. Ottomans, no. But again, Ottomans, too easy. Portugal, too focused. They are too one-dimensional. They're on the edge of Europe, and most of the gameplay you'll be doing as Portugal will not be situated in Europe. You will be going for exploration at 4 and conquer the rest of the world, while you're like, yeah, Europe is an afterthought, so maybe around 1700 I decide that maybe we could carve up some of it over here now that we're strong enough to actually defend ourselves because of our overseas compartment. Sweden is a very interesting pick. I was debating picking either Denmark, Norway, or Sweden. They all, Sweden and Norway start in the Prussian Union under Denmark, but I was like, yeah, Sweden, you know? I don't know. So I thought back to my multiplayer campaign I played a while ago, also with Briarstone and a couple other people, and I played as Aragon. And Aragon is just a lot of fun. We have played as Castile and we have formed Spain, which is also a possibility for Aragon, but Aragon is in such a different situation than Castile is at the start that you can do something completely different and focus on something completely different that gives you a completely different game. Yeah, those sentences were not at all completely different. And again, as I said, going away from Europe is a little bit boring. I do in the future still want to play a gameplay of Manchu. Been trying that a few times, getting to form Manchu as a start. It's not hard, but it's not easy either. It's pretty fun. Ming, of course, is too big of a giant. Just make sure you don't fall apart and you rule everything again. Also would in the future like to go into India for a real game, but for now, again, I want to stick to Europe, and we're going to stick to Aragon. I'm going to check on this setup. So we have normal difficulty. So all AI nations gain -1 unrest, -2 interest, 50% manpower recovery, monthly war exhaustion drop, as well as aggressive expansion impact. Very hard. It's even worse. There's a lot of different stuff as well. And Wicklungskosten. That's the cost of development. So that's interesting. Also idea cost -20. Holy shit. Very hard. Yeah, very easy. You get those benefits. Well, slightly different, but you get benefits. So we're going to just keep it at normal. Game's fair for everyone. And this is Lucky Nations is the one I'm debating, because luck is really annoying, and I'm going to turn it off. I'm not going to have Lucky Nations because Castile would be lucky, France would be lucky, and I would like to... It's not for me that I want to see these nations be lucky. I mean, I can beat them. I know this from experience. I'm good enough at the game that I feel confident enough that I can fight lucky nations easily. Just takes a little bit more time. It's more the fact that lucky nations tend to kill everything around them, and there's no real, well, randomness going on. And this allows for different nations in the world to have a better chance. Say the Mamluks could upset the Ottomans. That's a thing. Terra Incognita, lobby, that's not important, really. Allow players to hot join, of course not, it's not multiplayer. Dynamic province names, always fun, show monthly tax income. Yeah, that animated, that's a relic from EU3 that used to do that. We don't need that. Color-owned wastelands, yes. Exclaves use region names, yes. Fancy random new world. Well, we're not playing with a random new world at all right now, so we're just gonna leave it as that. Just gonna play with a regular new world. But yeah, Aragon. And I've decided on a very interesting strategy. I'm gonna play... Well, then it's not gonna be Iron Man mode. I was thinking about maybe getting... So... an achievement for this run, but if we need lucky nations to be on... I did not realize that had to be the case, because this cannot be... achievements cannot be earned this session. That's the whole reason, really, to go Iron Man. I usually don't really play Iron Man in EU4, because I do a lot of playing I record, and I kind of need to be able to reload a save if something goes terribly wrong. So that's why I usually don't play it, well, almost always don't play it Iron Man mode. And I only have like 10 achievements, so I don't really do it for the achievement. But I would like to try and get a specific achievement, and doing that as Aragon is actually interesting and challenging, to say the least. You know what? Screw it. We're putting it on historical. Fine. We're going Iron Man mode. And so this will be Rights of Aragon. We're gonna start the Iron Man game. The whole reason I wanted to play Iron Man for this one particular achievement to get, and then that happens. So hills, mountains, mountains. So yeah, we have a very good position when it comes to our northern border, and that is the fact that we have many mountains. This is the first major change to the game, and it involves its combat system in Rights of Man. So this first episode will mostly be me setting up my plans and not actually, well, probably not forwarding the time that much. But just, well, there are some things that are really important about this game that have changed. And first and foremost, a fort being sieged will always be attacked in a battle on that fort. That means that if France, as an example, were to siege down Roussillon, we can fight their army there as the defender, because we have a fortress. Which means they, as the attacker, as the one sieging it down, will get the penalty for it, for sieging it down. So the -2 attack penalty, the combat width is general. So, and Entwicklungskost. I don't know why that's in German. That seems to be a pre-release bug. Maybe a certain one of the German developers at Paradox did that, but I'm not sure. Anyway, that's the first major change. The second major change is you now have a court instead of just a king and an heir. You have yourself, the king, and you have an heir, but you also have a consort. So our heir is probably our brother when looking at the age. But yeah, queen consort. So we have a wife. And if we were to get into a regency, our queen would be the one in charge rather than our heir. Which means there are no more regency councils. Which means that you can't keep going to war while you have a regency. It's just the queen is then the one in charge instead of a regency council. So you also will know your stats before you get into that regency. Now, secondly, as you can see, leaders have traits now. So our king, Alphonse V, is well connected. So he gets advisor cost -20%. He's an architectural visionary, which means his build cost is reduced by 10%. And also he's a conqueror, so years of separatism -5. That is really powerful. Oh, you can also abdicate and disinherit, which means you get a massive prestige hit. You actually also lose a lot of legitimacy if you do the abdication. And it means that you can basically not get stuck with Enrique and Castile forever. Which is really useful. That is a tiny change that is extremely useful. I'm going to combine my armies first off because I have a plan. Vassalizing the Var is probably a very good first mission. It should actually be... that's -40. Threatened currently, but we can get ally, royal marriage. Question is... maybe I should just straight up attack them. I believe I just got a... well, we do need to wait a month before we can even declare war. Also, we need to set some rivals. Let's see. I think Venice would be a very good rival for us. I'm definitely not rivaling the Ottomans or France or Castile. I think Genoa is also a very good rival for us in the beginning of the game. And I dare say, I guess the Mamluks... yeah, I want to keep the Pope happy-ish for now, even though we do own Naples. So I'm going to set rivals Venice, Genoa, and the Mamluks. We do have room for advisors. We have an income of 12. Where is that coming from? That's actually only 5, so that's misrepresenting. Forts are up. They don't need to be up right now, so I'm going to mothball them so we get a little bit more money. We do have... oh, wow. 4-3-4-1 as our starting leader. That's pretty good. So you guys can go on a mission. Yeah, mission to protect trade in the Genoa node. That is fine. We have 21 ships, so we're going to get our admiral situated over there. Because we're going to need to transport our troops. Hopefully that can go quite quickly. Also, we could build a fort. Don't think I want to. I eventually will want forts in the top half of this area. But yeah, so what is my goal? My goal is to become the Roman Emperor. It is a very, very ambitious goal, for sure. Basically conquer half of Europe and form the Roman Empire. And yeah, that sounds like really good fun. We could do it by first forming Spain. We can only form it militarily, I believe. Or integrate Castile and then form it. Oh right, we do not actually have access to that. Okay, so this sea zone, yeah, I was thinking about my second war would be against Granada. We do have a truce until a while into the future, but... Castile, would you actually accept an alliance offer? They're hostile towards us? Because they want my provinces. In that case, I will improve relations with you. And they're at -50 because they also want my provinces. You are already being an ass. And France has rivaled us already. Castile has not rivaled France. Austria has rivaled France. So Austria will like us, and Austria will accept an alliance with us. I will take the alliance with Austria gladly. So we at least have a powerful friend. Yeah, having France already be a rival is a big deal. Now let's see. Now the vile pirates are already doing things. Oh, that was weird. Okay, so our army is together. I will combine it. I will leave behind 2 and... No. 2 and 2, so we have 13 ships. 13 galleys to carry, so we're gonna send you guys to Messina. And when will they arrive? 4th of January. Okay, so apparently within a month our heir has died. And we get Carles de Trastimara, not Perry. So 463 or 626, that's both pretty damn good. We actually get 1 less point, but that's fine. His claim is average though, which is annoying. Yeah, he's only 4 years old. And he doesn't have a trait yet. He does actually need to be, well, a little bit older for that. The vile pirates are attacking us. Now, my first move is to actually declare a interesting war that we're gonna attack, and we're gonna wait until our ships are actually in Messina. Galra joined the trade league led by Genoa. And here we go. Oh, Serbia is apparently their ally. Well, here we go. Yes. Yes, that is a lot of aggressive expansion though. But I'm going with a no CB war against Byzantium. This is our starting strategy. Also, I am soon, when I have the points, going to boost that. From attrition, we're already suffering attrition, okay. I'm good with the war exhaustion for now. Now we shall send them onwards. I don't expect the Serbians to actually send troops. We already sunk all their ships. Oh right, that is a separate area. France already is forcing my merchants out. Okay. The Austrians have gone with a... That is an 8 stack with a 4-3 leader. The Ottomans are probably not willing to give us access because of strategic interests. Well, in that case, we'll do a -2 landing. Oh, whoa, 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 what? I did not bring my general. Oh, he got split off. No. I never assigned him. In that case, we're going back to the Aegean Sea. And just land on this group of 2. A 2 stack we should be able to deal with without having the need for a leader. Probably have the 3 move in as well, though. And they're gone. That's pretty easy. Now I'm just gonna grab half my galleys and pick up the other 4 and actually give them Alphons before we completely forget, because that's silly. And next month we can boost our stability once. Ooh, gain 50 free military power because our queen consort is proving to be a fearless woman. Now we're going up to 1 stability. And Naples is not really pissed at us. We do have a core of theirs, but that's fine. Oh wow, they're pretty fast, I should say. We do have a minus 49% here on that siege, but let's speed them up, get them here. Yeah, go ahead into the siege. The siege of Athens. Also, Naples is in Athens, sieging it for us. Quite nice of them, I should say. Status quo. Always annoying to see that pop up. Now, the reason I'm doing this is basically to have a early weakened Ottomans. Okay, yeah, France is going to be very annoying to handle if there already are rivals this early. Navarra has sent us an insult. Well, they are allied with France and Castile. Athens is already ours. We've won the siege of Morea. 1, 2, 3. Everyone else into there. Okay, Albania just fell. This is going to be a much harder fight. At least we have our leader this time. Bad landing times are still the bloody same. Actually, this would be faster if we just picked them up in port than letting them run onto the ships first. Well, we just did defeat them. So that is very nice. So we are already sieging down Constantinople. And we actually get free stability as well. So our stability has already been solved. We are sieging down the Byzantium capital. What? Oh, okay then. France just inherited a Navarra. And Castile is going to war over it. Well, good luck with that, Castile. That could actually help us in the future. Solidify our papal relations. That seems like a fine plan. Eventually. So yeah, let's cancel that. The fact that they are now under control of the French means we cannot actually vassalize them straight up. There are 137, 130 ships here. I don't care for the military access though. Disputed succession of Austria already. That's pretty early. Careful, aggressive expansion impact is lower. Well, we would get on their throne if that happens. That would be cool. But yeah, we're basically already pissing off the Ottomans in an attempt to weaken them early on. For now, I would like to thank you all for watching. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it. And subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date in the future. And share this Let's Play if you want to let more people see this. This is a very, very interesting gambit we're pulling off here. It's a bold move and let's see how it lays out. I'll see you guys later.